And then I started realizing too much has been given to me, too much will be required from me. And if it has changed me, it can change somebody else. It started by church planting when God called me to go to Kitale. I wanted to be sure, is it my emotions or have I called myself in the ministry? And then I realized we had a great need to do church planting in Kitale. This started when I gave my life to Christ. Too much was just invested in me when people came to disciple me, and it made a tremendous change in my life. When the first time we met, we were right on the border of Kenya, Uganda, and we never knew we would get married. But the second time we met is when God joined us together. When God united us together, I realized my wife had a call to the children because of the experience and the torture she passed through. She really wanted to minister to the young children. And I, as a pastor, I just wanted to pour in the life of people because too much has been given to me. It has changed me tremendously, and I want to pour in the life of other people for them to grow in Christ. It's so encouraging. The first time I knew Jeff Mosier was through Katie, the daughter. When she was in Kenya, she liked to be with the kids, to minister to the children, and she really got connected with my wife because that's what my wife liked. When she came back, she tried to tell Jeff Mosier, the father and the mom, about the ministry, and they started coming. For more than 10 years, they've been coming in Kenya, seeing what we are doing. The first time they came, they saw the ministry when it was still young, and God has been so faithful in the ministry, to help us, to help the children, and to do church planting.
So I've been to Kenya many times over the last 14 years. I've had the privilege of coming 10 times to Kenya, and every time I come, I see God in a new way. I see Him do miraculous things. I see Him provide in ways that we haven't even dreamed were possible. Many of those ways I've gotten to see with my dad. He's led many trips that I've been on, and I've got to experience Kenya with him. So I'm excited to see what's coming soon with the East Africa Project. I'm excited to partner with him. I'm excited to give. I'm excited to be a part of what he's already going to have going on here in Kenya, what he's already built up until this point. I'm excited to see the partners that he gets to work with, and I'm thankful to be a part of what's going on with the East Africa Project.
Going to Kenya with the East Africa Project was an amazing experience. Going to the other side of the world and sharing the gospel and experiencing a different culture just showed me a lot more of the heart of God, because everyone is created in His own image. Ministering to widows and teaching orphans about Jesus was just an incredible experience to have, and that I'll always treasure.
We're standing on Mount Elgon. While I'm standing here, another preacher is preaching. A third preacher is waiting to preach. It is a picture of what we're trying to do here in discipleship. It's a ministry of multiplication, never addition. God has added the East Africa Project that is now multiplying the ministry that we see in East Africa. We're just a few miles from the Uganda border. In a few short months, pastors will begin to walk over that hillside and be trained here. Already there are hundreds of pastors who have been trained in this place. Jeff Mosier in the East Africa Project is taking things off of Light Ministries' plate, taking things off the plates of other ministries, freeing us up to go back, push into the bush, find new places, new pathways, new pastors. The sharing of ministry is the heart of the ministry of Jesus.
So Jeff Mosier, as you may know, is a very unique individual. He combines the expertise of putting projects together and also being a very relational kind of individual, somebody who knows how to find out what people are doing, find intersections and ways of partnering with them. And so his coming here has been, and always has been, a unique experience and a good experience, because he's very good at putting everything together, making sure that it runs smoothly from start to finish. But additionally, while on the ground, Jeff is very relational, able to connect and be a wonderful part of whatever is happening on the ground.
They have been a blessing to children ministry every time they come. They come, just touching the life of children, playing with them, praying for them, and taking them through PPS. It has been a blessing to our children. And also just coming to bless them with the Bibles, blessing them with clothes. Some years back, Jeff could come with shoes. It has just changed our children in a tremendous way. They know, our Abba Father loves them. If people can live from America across the world, thousands of miles away, just to come and see them and to share the love of God, they feel the love of God and they are very much encouraged. So God has connected us as they come to encourage us, to teach us about evangelism and discipleship. We have seen our people growing more and knowing what to do and how to serve the Lord, because the work is plenty, but the laborers are few. So we are looking to have more teachers. We have some teachers in Kenya, but we want more teachers.
I've been to a lot of places around the world, but whenever I've been to Kenya, it's always been either with my dad with me or planning my trip for me. Whether it be short-term or long-term, he does so well in allowing, when it comes to airfare, to food, to hotels. He does it so well. He creates such an environment to where you cannot worry about the logistics side of things, and you can really experience Africa for what it is. You can grow your faith, you can experience God in a new light. And I know as he creates this new thing called the East Africa Project, that he will be able to do it even better as he takes more time to really work on logistics. Whenever issues arise, it's like they're not even there. He does such a great job.
As a person, Jeff loves the Lord. He's definitely a believer who walks the walk and talks the talk. So his genuineness overflows in what he does. And so when we partner with Jeff, we find that the synergies are just immense, and him being a part of what we're doing, it's such a blessing, because not only does his participation encourage us, but it also does not take us in any different direction from what we're doing. We're about making disciples and seeing people's lives changed by the power of God, whether it's in their social circumstances, whether it's in their projects that they're trying to do to better their livelihood, or whether it's a missions project that is geared towards teaching people the love of Christ. Jeff is able to seamlessly partner with people who are doing those kind of things, and the synergies that he brings actually just makes whatever we're doing better.
I'm excited to partner further with my dad. I'm excited to see what the future holds for him and his ministry through the East Africa Project. And through your support and your prayers, I'm excited to see where God will take him and the vision of the East Africa Project.